remind yourself that integers are positive and negative counting numbers, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but also negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. And it can be hard to think about, like, why do we care? Like, what's a negative number? Why do we have to do all this math anyway? And we're going to be talking about that in the next section. You actually really might use applications of integers. You might apply it to your real life. Anything that goes up and down can be represented with integers. For example, like something flying through the air, like the position of a hot air balloon or an airplane. It goes up, positive numbers, it comes down, negative numbers. Anything that goes below the water, like a scuba diver or a submarine or a fish. Any of those things oftentimes are represented with negative numbers to represent below the surface. And so it might be like really negative when the fish is far down, and then only medium negative. And those are other applications of positive and negative integers. Back in the real world or above land, sometimes I've seen problems that have to do with elevators. Like if you're on the 8th floor in a building and then you go up 2 floors and you go down 15 floors, like where are you? And you're like in the basement, and the basement represents negative because you're below ground. Again, these integers, these positive and negatives, represent above and below some fixed ground level or medium line. So we're going to practice a couple more applications, and the last one I want to leave you with is the one that you're probably most familiar with, and that's money. You either have money or you owe money. Hopefully you have more than you owe, but if you owe money, that could be in debt. You could use negative numbers to represent debt. Or another one I just thought of is time. If you want to represent time in the future, that could be positive. Time in the past could be negative. I just made that one up. It's kind of cool. It just, when you get better with it, it really just kind of comes to you, like situations that are positive and negative, and the way we could model them using integers.
By 2. I can't do this with you two laughing back there.
Work it, work it.
So if we had, no, that's not right, 3 coplanar points.
So have you ever gotten off an airplane?
That should be less than. Yeah. Dang.
Is it like 500 degrees in here or what?
All right, so when you're in chemistry class, you're going to be doing a lot of work. You're going to be starting over.
So as an example, we could consider like you've got a chain hanging from two fixed.